Well, this is us today. We're here in Ulverston at Ford Park, and ultimately we're going to end up there at what's known as Hode Monument. It's the white lighthouse looking thing up there. We're not just going up there and coming back down, we're going a different route that Pete will show you. It's supposed to be sunny and warm and lovely today. It's a bit grey and there's a threat of rain. Not too cool. And there are 10 of us out, ready to go. So I'll have a look with Peter, and we'll see where we're going.
Here we are, Andrew. We're parked up here, just on the edge of Ulverston, and we're going to walk
Clockwise.
Yes, we're going to walk clockwise. So we're going west here, and we're going to pick up the Cumbria Way and carry on more or less north. And I think we're still on the Cumbria Way here, up to round about this new big imp, and then start wending our way east. We do a deviation there where we might come down the road if we forget to go around there, and we're still going east past Lowfland Farm and over towards here at Newland Bottom Farm, and then we're going to start, I think this is where we start the climb up and around here, and we've got the Hode Hill Monument, which is folly,
the trees.
and then we've got a very steep downhill just to finish the walk, and it's 5.3 miles, 925 feet of ascent, and we're ready to go.
As I understand it, it could be.
So we've set off and we're into the back streets of Ulverston now. We're into the town centre, famed of course for being the birthplace of Stan Laurel, of Laurel and Hardy fame. There's a Laurel and Hardy museum, there's some statues that we might be passing shortly, and we're heading through the centre up to the start of the Cumbria Way. A bit of a pride gnome there. So we've negotiated the centre of Ulverston. We've come past this place, which is the mill. It's a lovely pub, is that? I've been in there, and there's the old water wheel inside, and then we're going up here to the start of the Cumbria Way, which is just around this corner here, in this nice little square where all the trees and everything are. So we're nearly at the start of the walk now. So this is the obelisk that marks the start of the Cumbria Way. Here, some lovely flowers there, in this little square just off the town centre of Ulverston. So this is it. Start of the Cumbria Way, and we're going to go up the gill there and head north. So as if by magic, we're out of the mean streets of Ulverston and onto a nice footpath running alongside the river, on the stream that's heading down towards Ulverston Centre. And that will be going, I'm presuming that will be the mill stream that powered the wheel in that pub that I pointed out before. So still on the Cumbria, well, we're on the Cumbria Way now, and as I say, heading north. So we're off that little track now, over a step in the wall, and heading out now along the Cumbria Way, which is signposted over here. So we're going into a bit of open pasture land now, which will be a bit different walking conditions than what we've been through. Yeah, so we're walking now, just come along the side that field now where the maize is. Bit of blue sky, Ulverston over there now, and then again this is what we'll be seeing all day. That's our ultimate destination. Well, our car's the ultimate destination, I suppose, but that's where we're going to be ending up, at Hode Monument. And then at the moment we'll be going round this lump in front of us, right round the far side, and then across to that. So as you can see, there's 4 of us up here, 6 down below making their way up. In the background we've got the Morecambe Bay, Ulverston at the second set of trees there, and Hode Monument's going to be over the back of there. We're still heading this way on the Cumbria way. I don't think we'll be on it too long now, because we've come quite a distance along it, and we're coming to the turn off, I would think, very soon. Okay, so we've got the wind farm above Ulverston here. It just escapes me, but you can, road goes across a common over there, takes down the other side of the Furness Peninsula. We're swinging round now on the Lake District Hills, and then all round here over to the Howgills, Sedbergh. Here's the Hode Monument that we're heading back towards eventually, probably at the top now. And we are heading round now. Easham Power Station not quite in view, but town of Ulverston down below there, and it's turned out to be a pleasant enough day. So we've come off the pasture and down a very steep road that all of us are grateful we were coming down and not up, and we're heading now easterly now towards we're off the top of the walk now. I'm just on the road. We're coming down to a crossroads here, and then we'll cross that a bit further east, and then we'll start turning south towards the Hode Monument and Ulverston and the cars. It's brightening up a little bit. Sun keeps coming out, or trying to come out, and it's warm when it comes out. It's a warm day, nice summer's day. But this is just nice for walking in, because there's no rain. So a lovely little tree house here, look at that. Beautiful. Even got a gun turret on it, and a submarine look, and a bike park underneath it. So we've come down from up there very quickly. We came down there, down the road, quite a steep descent. Come to a crossroads where the car is there now. It's heading this way, and then along the road here to another footpath. Then we have a bit of road work, and then we're heading up to the Hode Monument. Well, the afternoon set us off, and we're back walking through woody glades down some nice soft underfoot pathways. We're heading back now. We're heading south down towards the Hode Monument and the cars and Ulverston now. Still gone cloudy. It's come back cloudy from the sun of before. This is a challenge. Is this little bit? I would like to try and cut it to pieces to see if it'll work. Anyway, not one for big lads. Yeah, John's all right. John's all right behind me. He just bowed his head. But it was no good for big lads with a bad back. So we're just heading down this footpath now. These are the quality of stiles. Unfortunately, as you can see, one's rotten. No steps down it.
Right, a couple of stones there, that's about it.
I'm just getting the camera ready now because I think we're coming to the top of the climb from where we've come from down below here. And we're coming up to a little stony outcrop, and just over there, coming into sight, see the top of Old Monument. So I'll shut down and get another shot in a minute. So there we are. There's Old Monument. And just to the left on the coast, just about make out Heysham Power Station. It'll be better when we get up the top. Just where we're heading now. So here we are at the top. I'm guessing beyond the sheep we're looking over to Southport, Liverpool, and ultimately to North Wales, the rural North Wales, coming round this way. Barrow over there, Barra, and then the wind farms of Lowick Common. There's another one further round that I'll come to shortly, and then this is the South Lake Moors. Another wind farm there, and then in the mist, in the grey at the back of the lump, the Coniston Hills, Coniston Fells and Langdales, and then swinging round through the Fairfields and Helvellyn and all that, over here towards, this is the Furness Peninsula. You're looking over there towards Greenodd and that way. Down the peninsula here, over to Ingleborough, Whernside, over that way, down to the bay. This is Humphrey Head, the peninsula with all the sand, and eventually we're coming round now to the Old Monument with the power station on the horizon. So that's Morecambe Bay. Going back round now, Fleetwood, Cochrane, Blackpool. Can't quite see Blackpool Tower today. And back to where we started. So now walking down off the top, coming back towards the town of Ulverston, down below us there. We'll see what we can see when we get up to the top of Hode as to what points we can pick out from the town there. So here we are, Hode Monument, all the way up there. Pliolight, Johnson's Pliolight I think is on this. A lot of people up here, popular place. Lovely, spectacular views, fabulous views. It's just great all the way around. The viaduct going out of Ulverston over to Humphrey Head. This wasteland down here is the old Glaxo Chemical Works, I think, and down at the bottom here where you can see those cars parked, that used to be the shortest canal in the world, and it ran from the bay there along that line and up here to where Booths is now, and finished around about there. And it was a canal that just ran in from Morecambe Bay. That's probably a Manchester Airport Express, I would think, from Barrow on its way down to Manchester Airport. We'll be going over the viaduct. We're heading down a good track now. There are numerous little paths off the top of Hode, and it's a case of finding the right one, and last time we didn't, and it was quite treacherous. This time we have done, I think, and this is a joy to walk on. More gradual, and obviously, as you can see, it's metalled, whereas the other was just stone and grass, and if it was a bit damp it was treacherous because it's quite steep. So we're making our way back to the Ford Park. So this is Ford Park at Ulverston, where we started today's trek. Lovely little park this, and we just walked through. There's some nice planted gardens there, nice sitting area here, swings and playgrounds. Lovely little place. It's the end of the walk. Next week, Staveley. Whether it's Staveley in Kendal or Staveley in Cartmel, I'm not sure yet, but that's where we're going. Hope you've enjoyed us here at Ulverston today on our walk up to the Hode Monument. As I say, it's been a reasonable day. Sun's out now, but there's still some black cloud about, but I don't think we're going to get wet. We've just got a traffic jam that we know about that'll hold us up for about a quarter of an hour on the way back, and so we'll see you next week.